We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Rays find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Very high, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 29.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. At the plate, Nate Lowe. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 5.
Number 35, Nate Lowe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Lowe stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air out to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
And that's up and in for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Kevin Smith will be next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. A shot down the first baseline. Now a bluff home, but he'll go to second instead. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Brandon Lau. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
In his career, Lau is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Torres is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year, because they are well back in the division race. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 42 on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting,
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up now, Nate Lowe. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Willie Adames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-2 one more time. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
baseman, Luke.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. An even 20 home runs and 66 driven in. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Meadows moving back. He gets there, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's the first out.
The third baseman, number 2.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. takes strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Torres brings it in.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And he takes a called strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready once again, Manuel Margot. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, number 13.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, Number 8.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. There goes Margot. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. One run. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One out and a runner on third. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Two balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss for strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 36 on the year for him. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ready for another shot now, Nate Lowe. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit. And
a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, But to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Yandy Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Digging in once again, Yandy Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now
stepping into the box,
the
Kevin Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out. 2 away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And there's ball 1. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it 4-1. Jacob Junis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Yankees. Number 66, Jacob Junis.
7th inning, ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Manuel Margot.
Number 13, Manuel Margot.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Lau. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Judge looks up. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 48 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Hunter Renfroe will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now, Nate Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in, Willie Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Line towards center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Margot's under it.
One down. Next for New York, Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch.
Ball, that's down.
Runners on first with one down. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Chaz Rowe is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Chaz Rowe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gary Sanchez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Adames picks it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays lead it 6-3. Tyler Lyons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Tyler Lyons.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third base.
Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up. 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 6-3. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB. Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. Reined in. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 6-5. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Margot.
First offering on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the
Ball
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The batter,
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Just keeping him close. At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. Popped up. Torres has it, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now. One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead. Austin Meadows will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that misses, ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Nope,
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 misses off the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Joey Wendell would be next. Fastball too high, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Tommy Kahnle takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Joey Wendell will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Ji-Man Choi will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Ji-Man Choi.
And a high strike there, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Choi is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Rays. Now playing second base, number 26, Ji-Man Choi.
Diego Castillo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Diego Castillo.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. They're facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Hicks is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Gio Urshela.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, LeMahieu is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's set. The 0-1. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Blake Snell records the victory, his 13th of the year. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our